What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Amon's Toxic Yellow 331. Back at it with another review. And yesterday I was able to check out The Beekeeper a day early with my dad. But before we get to actual beginning of the review itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free, and number two, we're on the road to 600 subscribers now, just 62 away now. Really help out your boy if you did subscribe. Also, if you missed my previous toxic movie reviews I've done in the past, they're in a playlist on my YouTube channel. If you like to check that out, also don't forget to like the video as well, because let me know that you do like my toxic movie reviews, and I'll put the YouTube algorithm and recommend the video more. And also do feel free to comment your thoughts on The Beekeeper down below. But before we get into the actual review itself, let's give a quick plot synopsis, shall we? So transition and Shazam. Campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after it's revealed he's a former operative of a powerful and clandestine organization known as Beekeepers. Alright, going into this one, it looked really good from the trailers. I know what I was getting into. I wasn't expecting anything amazing or whatever. It just looked like a lot of fun. So, going into this one, I was just hoping for a fun little B movie. No pun intended, because, you know, anyways, because most of Jason Statham's movies nowadays are B movies. So, and I was just hoping for another one, just hoping to have a good time. And with that being said, let's see if I did with this review. And take a quick drink of water real quick. Alright, starting off with the good, shall we? We always start off with the good here. The most important part of the movies. And the good. It's very self-aware that it's stupid at certain points. Because, I mean, we all saw it in the trailers. There's like B puns in the movie, and it knows it's stupid at those points. It's absolutely hilarious. So it's funny, and it's very self-aware that it is stupid. So that's the biggest positive there, because B puns and stuff, you know what you're walking into. So another positive, the fight choreography is decent. Don't get me wrong. Is it John Wick Chapter 4 or Extraction 2 or a Mission Impossible great fight choreography? No, it's not that bad and not that amazing, but it's pretty decent for the movie it is in. It's pretty decent and entertaining fight choreography throughout the film. Another positive is making us hate the villains for what they've done. If you've seen it in the trailers, you know that they basically scammed the person that Jason Statham's neighbor or whatever, and she ends up dying. So Jason Statham's out for revenge, and it does a really good job of making you hate these villains, because there's some actual people like this in real life. So not like, but they do scam you. So yeah, and they do a good job of making you hate every single one of them. Josh, another positive, Josh Hutcherson as the bad guy. So he's the main bad guy in here, I'd like to say. And you can tell he's having a lot of fun. And I was having a whole lot of fun with his character too. He plays like a spoiled brat, rich kid character, and I thought he was very fun as the villain in this. And then, as for the final positive, Jeremy Irons in a little side role was fun as well. It was cool to see him do something not as, what was the words he said? Not as, blockbustery as, like, Batman versus Superman or whatever. He's just doing a smaller thing, and you can tell he's having fun, too. So, that is where all the good end. Now, we moved on to the mixed aspect. Jason Statham as the Beekeeper. Well, because why I put it in the mixed section is because he does a good job doing the role, don't get me wrong, but the Beekeeper doesn't really it's having this whole entire lore, and he doesn't pop up a whole entire lot, really. When he pops up, it's just, he doesn't use much dialogue, but he does use some dialogue. I just wish we got to see him more, but it does give that alluring presence with the beekeeper, like how he's super strange and hiding everywhere. So yeah, it's a mixed aspect. And then the another mixed aspect is the lore with the beekeepers. So in this movie, there's a certain lore with beekeepers, like don't mess with beekeepers or whatever, and it's self-aware that it's stupid. Oh, don't mess with the beekeepers or whatever. So that's why I put it in the mixed aspect, but then again, it does kind of feel corny. So, but it's funny throughout the film. And then the final mixed aspect is the dialogue. I didn't have the problem with the dialogue. It's just that, as I said before, it's very self-aware that it's stupid at certain points. The dialogue is a representation of that because they have bee puns left and right, and probably if I was a critic rating this, it would probably be lower. But for my actual taste, it was funny. So that's the mixed aspect. Now we move on to the bad. The bad. The officer character I didn't even like. And I think you're supposed to like her. So there's an officer character that's the daughter of the person that died at the beginning of the film, and throughout the film I didn't like her at all. They tried making you like her or whatever. I didn't get invested in her character. She was just boring and bland, and she was kind of annoying sometimes. I think the actress was doing her part, but it's just the character was written weird where I did not like her. So that's a negative of mine. Another negative, it's not a huge negative, and I think it's self-aware that it is copying the same movie, but it is very similar to John Wick. Like, there's a few differences here and there, but it is beat for beat kind of John Wick. How I mentioned earlier how Jason Statham kind of doesn't pop up much. That happens with John Wick movies too, but John Wick pops up a little bit more. But it's very similar to John Wick in many ways. And it has a whole entire agency and everything. So, yeah, very similar to John Wick. Another positive, another negative, this is a minor negative. I wish there was a little bit more action scenes because I feel as if there's a little bit more talking here and there instead of action. I wish there was a little bit more action throughout, but that's okay. So it fleshes out our villains and our hero a little bit more. And then, this is minor negative, but some elements I feel they should have focused on more with the talkie situations. So that's why I put that there. But it wasn't a huge negative of mine. But with that being said, that is the review. Now let's bring out the toxic meter. And I will give this a B-, no pun intended. And I think this is definitely a toxic goodness movie. And if you're wondering what I think you should do, if you're not heavily interested in the trailers, and if you're thinking it's going to be a generic Jason Statham movie, it is. So if you're not wanting to see it because of that, wait till streaming. But if you were interested in the theaters and saw the trailer and wanted to see it, go ahead. It's a fun time. It's not an amazing movie, keep that in mind, y'all, but it's a fun time. So, and with that being said, guys, that is my review of The Beekeeper. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down below of The Beekeeper and how you liked it, how you not liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 600 subscribers now. Just 62 away now. Really help out your boy if you did subscribe. Also, if you missed my previous toxic movie reviews I've done in the past, they're on the playlist on my YouTube channel if you like to check that out now. Also, don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic movie reviews, because let me know that you do like them and help with the YouTube algorithm recommend the more. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications and notification upload because we do multiple uploads here on the channel every single day. Also, do share the video because also now we got some more people join that toxic fam. And do feel free to comment, as I said before, your thoughts of The Beekeeper down below. But with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all next one, everybody. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Peace.